So here we have the Hyundai Tucson on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of the car from there. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot space first. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. As we approach the back of the car, you'll also then see we have reversing sensors. This car's got a parking camera as well, and a 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this boot space even further again. Okay, so just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 76,648. Also, in that section, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic. We're in park at the moment, as you can see. Below that, you can change information displayed there for various different menus, including your driving data menu, which will give you various things, including your digital readout for the speedometer and fuel economy information. At the bottom of that section, the total miles of this car are 76,648. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using just a second ago are here. We have our cruise control, we have stereo and phone controls, and then over into the center, the main touchscreen for the car, which includes satellite navigation. As you can see, you can access that just here. When it comes to music, we have got the radio, FM, AM, and DAB. If you want to listen to your own music, you can hit this button. Nothing is connected at the moment. You can connect up an auxiliary device, a USB device. You can also stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music. And we have a full color reversing camera as well. Working our way down from that, we then have the dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed, and then that's your air conditioning on. Same button will turn that off again, or you can hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will take auto off and allow you to put it back in your own settings. Below that, we have a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 3 different heat settings each. Also a heated steering wheel, and for those summer months, a cooled driver and passenger seat with 3 different levels of cooling available. If that's something you've not had before, that's a really fantastic option, as I say, for the hot weather, of course. 2 12-volt charging sockets, your auxiliary and USB inputs, some storage down here, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. Then we have an electronic handbrake. You can turn your parking sensors on and off. That's the auto hold for this handbrake. You can change the driving mode of the car. You can turn downhill brake control on and off. This button here will turn off the stop and start for the car. This vehicle is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. And then you can open up your autonomous parking from here as well. The car is able to park itself by taking control of the steering element for you. Last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic sunroof. So we have a sun blind that will open all the way to the back of the rear seats, and as you can see, this front section will also open as a full-size sunroof, and the gap that it opens is massive as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.